Welcome to Mixed Videos Online 2023. First at number 1, the Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR. Okay, now you can see the most futuristic and most alien-like concept car in the world. The Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR looks awesome, and it's been directly delivered from Pandora Box. It was developed in comparison with the design team behind the Avatar movie, and it was the star of the show at the CES in Las Vegas in early 2020. It establishes a beautiful design and uses materials that make way better use of heat that's being generated from the electric motors, and a hologram-based human-machine interface. Modified aerodynamics are introduced here for the first time in the form of individual electromechanical flaps that look a bit like reptile scales and can be deployed to adjust the air flowing over the vehicle in response to changing conditions. Round tires are a thing of the past, replaced with shaped versions which give increased maneuverability and are less impactful on their surroundings, as well as being able to twist up by 30 degrees, which means the car moves sideways at a walk-like movement. This car will speak to you to find out where you want to go, and given your instructions, all you'll need to do is sit back in luxury with all the rest, with an interior based upon curvy shapes of waves and flowers. This looks to be the most comfortable, efficient, and enjoyable, exciting ride ever created. Next, the Mercedes Vision EQ Silver Arrow is beautiful concept car from Mercedes. It is the Vision from Silver Arrow, and this is what cars are going to look like in the future. It's an awesome form of transport designed to be as aerodynamic as possible. It has fluid lines and smooth, seamless surfaces, and was created in homage to the W125 Silver Arrow that broke the public road speed record in 1937, a record that stood until 2017. The single-seater vehicle has lighting strips and an illuminated logo, along with the multi-spoke wheels that are finished in rose gold. The interior is on another level with a curved panoramic screen that projects your surroundings onto it, can highlight road markings to make them easier to see, and even superimposed images of other vehicles to allow you to take part in a virtual race. The touchscreen on the steering wheel allows you to select the usual options, but also gives you the ability to cycle through engine sounds that will play out over the otherwise silent running of this electric car. With a range of around 250 miles and a top speed of 268 miles per hour. Number 3, it's proof the future of car design is very exciting with Audi eTrail. In 2019, Audi announced its vehicle, the eTrail, an off-road concept that they believe would be available as soon as 2030. Rather than owning a car from multiple users, they envision us ordering a vehicle for the activity that we're about to go and do. So this is a pure SUV through and through. There are 4 electric motors, one on each wheelbase, which gives it 4-wheel drive capability, and it has a top speed of 81 km/h on roads with a range of 155 miles off-road. The windshield gives an incredibly wide viewing range, which even allows you to see the tires. There's also plenty of room inside because it's fully controlled from your phone, so without any displays around the interior. The space they usually take up can be used for storage. Tire pressure can be adjusted while on the move depending on the terrain, but this vehicle really comes into its own at night. You may have noticed there are no headlights, but this is because they're installed on 2 automatic drones which will fly ahead and light the way for you. Number 4, the Citroen 1919 truly is a vehicle of the future where comfort has taken a priority over every other element. It's intended to be just as useful across long distances as these short ones, and is fully automotive thanks to the installation of LiDAR pods on the rear of the roof. The large doors open to a roomy cabin, and instead of an instrument display, all the information is shown on a heads-up display. This removes virtually all the switches and buttons that you'd normally see inside and creates a more restful environment. In automatic mode, there isn't even a steering wheel or pedals, but when a driver wants to steer for themselves, the pedals lower into position and the steering wheel unfolds almost like a periscope, while the concept version doesn't currently have an AI capable of driving it. The electric vehicle is operational with a human at the controls, and by all accounts it's an equal measure surreal as it is awesome, exciting, fun to drive. Number 5, Lamborghini Toso Millennial. The Lamborghini Toso Millennial, which stands for Third Millennium, was an electric car the company has revealed in 2017, and was the first design that resulted from a multi-year partnership with the North American Institute of Technology. Instead of using batteries, the power is provided from a high-capacity supercapacitor, which are able to capture and release energy at the same time. Each of the wheels, which have an orange glow, have their own electric motor, which gives an incredible amount of control over the torque and means it's a four-wheel drive vehicle. It also comes equipped with an automotive driving system that's designed for use on racetracks, but the most impressive thing about this car is within its chassis design. It's made fully from carbon fiber that has been fitted with a number of sensors and an onboard health monitoring system. Which means that if any damage is detected, such as cracks or dents in the panels, the carbon nanotubes are actually able to repair themselves. Number 6. Audi PB18 e-tron. Looking like it's taken a trip back from the future, the Audi PB18 e-tron is Audi's effort at an electric supercar concept, and after being first shown in 2018, they said at least 50 versions of the vehicle will be rolled off the production line by 2021. It also 3 electric motors, one that's attached to the front axle and 2 that are on the rear one, and together they are able to generate 661 brake horsepower to allow the car to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in under just 2 seconds by using a solid-state battery. The manufacturer states it has a range of 361 miles. And impressively can be fully recharged within 15 minutes. What's specifically clever about this design is that it uses a fully fly-by-wire system, which actually allows the configuration of the interior to be adapted as required, and its standard setup is as a 2-seater, but if you're traveling alone, the passenger seat can fold down and can be quickly turned into a single-seater for that third person. Coming in at number 7, DSX. If there's one thing you expect from a unique car design, it's that it'll be symmetrical, but the DSX E10's propelled that convention by the wayside with what looks like 2 halves of different models stuck together. The 1360 brake horsepower machine is the company's impression of what vehicles will be like by 2035. Needless to say, they've gone all out. It's fully electric and autonomous. But on one side it's an intense driver cockpit with a steering wheel and stunning instrumental display. On the other side is the comfortable cocoon pad where you can sit and let the onboard computer deal with all the hard work. The futuristic materials it's made from will be able to repair themselves from minor knocks and scrapes, and a somewhat unnerving design choice. The floor of the passenger compartment is made of glass, so you'll be able to see the road as it speeds past below. One of the most inventive inclusions is that of the lights. Rather than being notable bulbs like in the designs of today's, the plan is for the car's body itself to be the light source, giving a much wider and adaptable beam that can be practically any color or shape. It's an awesome performance electric car overall. Number 8. The Renault Tracer. First showcased at the Paris Motor Show in 2016, the Renault Tracer has been designed without lines across the body of the car, and the only obvious seam is where the roof connects within the main body. That's right, in this concept they've done away with the idea of doors altogether, and instead passengers in turning the car after the roof is opened forward on struts with carbon fiber frame. It's one of the most aerodynamic designs ever. In theory allows it to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4 seconds. The 2-seater vehicle is fully electric and has a red interior as well as a red tinted windshield. It has an OLED touchscreen with Gorilla Glass across the center console, and when it's driving in autonomous mode with the rectangular steering wheel, also is covered with a touchscreen extended wider to give the driver a panoramic views of the dashboard controls. Number 9. Honda Augmented driving concept is also based upon the fact that cars of the future will be mainly controlled by onboard computer systems, but there will also be times when the passengers still want to take control of things for themselves. Not only have they gone for a radical design for the best top vehicle, but they've also revisited the steering wheel to bring it into the modern age. Tapping it twice will turn it on, pulling it will slow the car down, and pushing it will cause it to accelerate all the time. The car's sensors will be monitoring the driver's actions and intentions, and will be on hand to take over control when required across 8 different modes, switching between autonomous and semi-autonomous operation. Alright, very last, coming in at number 10, the BMW i Vision Dynamics concept premiering at Frankfurt's Auto Show in 2017. The BMW i Vision Dynamics concept was designed to show what the company envisaged for its new range of vehicles. They plan to begin selling in 2021. The futuristic aesthetics are inspired by concept vehicles of theirs from previous years, although they admit that some of what they call the energetic touches will be toned down for the full release. It's completely electric powered, with taking advantage of recent developments in battery technology, and with a top speed of 120 miles per hour and a range of 372 miles on a single charge. It's perfectly feasible proposition for day-to-day use. It's at the core of BMW's plans to offer virtually a full range of electric vehicles by 2025, and with looks like this, customers surely won't need much convincing to get on board. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, much appreciated.